Morning, students. Today we are going to revise chapter number 1 of the book Snapshots, which is the summer of the beautiful white horse. We have already done this chapter through WhatsApp groups, but we are going to revise this chapter so that you can understand this chapter more clearly. I am going to teach you the brief summary of this chapter. As you can see the summary of this chapter before you, so watch this video carefully. Okay, so this is the story of the two Armenian boys who belong to the Gargolian tribe, and their tribe is famous for the honesty. At that point of the time, their family was extreme poor, means their tribe was extreme poor, and they were famous for their honesty only. They didn't lie to anyone, they didn't steal anything, means they were famous for the honesty. But one fine incident, the cousins, whose first one is Aram and the next one is Murad. Aram's age is 9 years old and Murad's age is 13. Both of the cousins did something very worse, which did not raise the reputation of their tribe, and they were going to do something very strange which was against to their tribe Gargolian. So one fine day what happened, means for the Aram was that kind of a boy who always believed in reality, and life was very delightful and joyful for the cousin Aram. But for the Murad was the craziest person in his family, and everybody knew about the nature of the Murad, that he is a crazy person. For his craziness he can do anything. But there was only one similarity between both of the cousins, that they both loved horse riding and they both wanted to learn the horse riding, and they was very much fond of horse riding. The story opens with the Murads. One day Aram was sleeping in his room, and Murad came outside of the Aram's room's window and tapped the window and woke up the Aram by saying that wake up, I have something to show you. Aram woke up and he was shocked to see that Murad was having a beautiful white horse with him, and he was shocked to see that because he knew that their tribe is very much poor and they don't have that much money to afford to buy a beautiful white horse with them. So the thought came to his mind that yes, maybe the Murad has stolen this horse and Murad is a crazy person. But the Murad, it was like a dream for the Aram. That's why the Murad tried to make him satisfied and believe that this is not your dream, this is the reality. I have the horse with me now. If you also want to learn the horse riding, you can come with me. Aram's dream was just before him. That's why he could not refuse himself for learning the horse riding. That's why he got convinced and he went with the Murad to learn the horse riding. Both of the cousins kept the horse with them for 2 weeks. They enjoyed the horse riding in cool air, singing to their heart's content, and they hide the horse from the world by keeping it in the deserted area of vineyard. Meanwhile, the Aram came to know from his own homes that one farmer came to their house, came to his house by sharing his experience, by sharing his grief to before everybody else, that yes, he has means that his white horse has been stolen, but he don't know, he doesn't have any idea who has stolen his white horse. So as Aram came to know about this thing, he immediately informed this thing to Murad that yes, one farmer came to our house and he was sharing his grief with us that he has stolen his somebody has stolen his white horse, and maybe you have stolen the white horse of the John Byrom. So after that, what happened? The boys decided that our tribe is famous for the honesty, and we don't want to put any of the bad mark on our tribes. That's why we should return this horse to the John Byrom. But they were very much surprised and they were very much confused that how could they give this horse back to the John Byrom. So such was the boys' families famous for their honesty, and the thought of this horse being stolen by the boys never crossed. The thought of this thing never crossed John's mind. He was just amazed at the resemblance and said, I would swear it is my horse if I did not know your parents. So when John Byrom saw his horse and he recognized his horse, because that horse that the Murad and Arams were having with them, that horse was the same, and that horse resembles with the John Byrom's horse. That's why he recognized his horse and he said, this is my horse. I swear I'm not going to share this thing with your parents, because I know your parents and your tribe is famous for the honesty. This moving experience led the boys towards John vineyards. The very next morning, they left the horse in the barn after panting it affectionately. When the John Byrom came to know that it was his horse, so after getting afraid of this thing, both of the boys the next morning went into the John Byrom's vineyards and tied the horse there. Later that day, Joan seemed to be very pleased and shared the news of the return of his horse with Aram's mother. Now the John Byro shared this thing with Aram's mother that he has got his horse back. The stories teaches us the importance and necessity of honesty even in the face of greed and passion. Means if you have something, if you have a passion of something, if you have the interest and fond of any of the thing, for completing that thing and for completing your passion, you don't need to do any of the bad work in your life. No doubt that life gives you the chance to show your talents and to do something special in your life, but it doesn't mean that you will adopt the method of the wrong way, method of the wrong things to for the fulfillment of your dreams and wishes and desires. So Morad and the Aram were those kinds of boys who completed their dream by stealing the horse of someone. It was very bad. When they realized that it was just against the honesty, it was against for the honesty of their tribe. Only that time, immediately they returned the horse of the Joan Barrows to him, and then they realized that they had done something very wrong in their life, and then they promised themselves that from now onwards they are not going to repeat this thing again. So that was the ending of the story, and one character has been missing in this story, and that character is Khosrow. Khosrow is also the craziest person in this chapter, means who always says it is no harm, pay no attention to it. He was a crazy, and he was uncle of Morad's, I think. So he always shared this thing if his house is on burning, and when the Joan Byro shared his experience, shared his grief before Khosrow, at that time also he said to the Joan Byro that it is no harm, pay no attention to it. So he was also the craziest person. His character sketch can also come in your exam. So read this chapter thoroughly. Still, if you feel any doubt, any problem, then you may call me or text me anytime. I'll help you to solve your problem. Okay, all the best. Read this chapter thoroughly.